All right, homies, in today's video, we are reacting to Gru versus Megamind. Me personally, I think Megamind is going to lose this fight because have you not seen what Gru does in Despicable Me? This man punched a shark, and he also basically has like ultra instinct. He was just dodging. Gru should win this, hands down. I swear. If Death Battle pulls some bullshit like they always do, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be some bullshit. I already know it.
Gru versus Megamind.
You either die a despicable villain or live long enough to become an admirable hero.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And
even though Gru, both of them live long enough to see this become a hero, I think Gru is a better all around hero because he got his baby girls and his son he got to protect. So I think that's what's gonna make him outdo Megamind. Who Megamind got? That one big headed girl he was lusting over, and apparently Gru's gonna win this.
Armor and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
We just need fight.
Evil never dies. It merely goes.
Megamind only has one movie. Technically, he has another movie, but it's straight to DVD, so that I don't think that count. But I heard his ass
dormant, waiting for a villain to arise and spread its name to the darkest corners of the earth.
Like a man so evil, he cuts in line at the coffee shop and
makes so evil
for kids, and then pops them in their face.
When I seen that, well, when this movie came out, I wanted to do that to a kid. Don't judge me. I really wanted blow up a balloon, give it to the little baby, and then pop it. For the hell of it.
What a despicable man.
Exactly. Gru would never go straight to VHS. Never.
The world would surely tremble at his name. Gru.
Really? Just Gru? Doesn't have some sort of stage name or like doctorate or, you know?
Felonious Gru, son of the supervillain known as the Bald Terror.
Oh man, he's so dead.
Even as a small child, Gru
why they
had
show
big
that?
aspirations. He could make rocket bikes.
Wait, Gru 6'6"? This man's 6'6"? Damn.
Cheese rays and this dog?
And his arsenal grew even more with the help of his new best buddy, Dr. Nefario. See? Now that's a supervillain name. Come on, man.
It really is.
Nefario's help, Gru's gadgets grew gadgets. Flamethrowers, sticky fingers, fantastic entertainment for 2-year-olds.
Spark gun.
And a fully weaponized airship. Though I must question this thing's aerodynamics.
It's loaded up with wing-mounted machine guns, a rocket thruster that can escape the Earth's atmosphere, and a whole lot of missiles.
Look at that. Look how much missiles that shit packing. Of course he's gonna win.
Despite the impressive firepower,
And yes, I might be a little biased.
Seems to be his freeze ray, which can encase most
Freeze
people
ray.
in ice with a single shot.
With his gadgets and gusto combined, and a little teaching from the School of Villainy, Gru started making strides in the underworld.
Also, by the way, sorry to keep pausing, but like, have you guys did you guys see Despicable Me 4? That movie's like theme song, that shit hits. I'm sorry, I don't know what Pharrell be doing. Like, I personally think they go to Pharrell and be like, oh, make us a song again, and then after that we make a movie to go with the song.
Evil. He swiped the crown jewels when he was only a kid, nabbed the New York City Jumbotron just for fun, and even stole both the Eiffel Tower and the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, when they go witness protection,
From
yeah.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, Gru
From
was
Vegas.
bad, but he wasn't good at being bad. A lot of his schemes kind of blew up in his face.
The line dividing genius from moron
He was a bad guy, but he better at being good. He's a Faja.
is a thin one. Just look at us.
Oh yeah, my back hurts from carrying all the genius between us.
Regardless, while Gru may not have been the infamous villain he'd hoped, he did earn the loyalty of a few guys.
Minions.
Yeah, guys, like little guys. There's Kevin, Bob, Stuart, Otto, Billy, Larry, John, Liam, Chad.
Oh, the Minions! And that's not just their role, it's the actual
Just because he was a bad guy doesn't mean he exactly. He Michael Jackson bad as in like a good bad.
name of their species.
Right, the Minions have existed since the dawn of life itself, over 3 billion years ago, and they all follow one instinct: to serve the biggest, baddest, most despicable villain they can find.
T-Rexes, Count Dracula, AI artists, whatever
Damn.
evil they can lay their grubby little eyes on. or just one eye.
Also, I know it wasn't. I don't know history that way. Was Napoleon that bad? I know they served the minions served the big as the bad. Like, was Napoleon really that bad?
But finding their big boss was the easy part. Keeping them, not so much.
The amount of times the minions
wasn't
have
good.
incidentally caused the death of their own bosses is staggering.
Wait, didn't one of them serve the Queen of England?
What about it?
He just wanted more land for the people. Also, just like Putin. Make sure I cut that out. I can't say that. Put that in the video.
Nothing.
I can't put that in the video.
Minions witnessed Gru's villainy firsthand and decided that he would be the next big boss they follow.
It worked out like PB&J, because like Gru, these guys do machines.
The minions invented the fly swatter
Yes, wait, Napoleon was really that bad? Basically? Oh, shit. Oh, damn.
centuries before humans did. They somehow crafted light bulbs and instruments while living in the Arctic. So naturally, building Gru's absolutely massive evil lair proved a simple task.
They're geniuses. They once
Bye
pulled
bye.
off a jailbreak by building a flying machine out of prison outfits, vans, computers, and toilets. Isle Cedars are in shambles right now.
And they're seemingly invulnerable, having been smashed flat, set on fire, and exploded
No, not Napoleon Dynamite. Napoleon Neopole. I think his name was.
by missiles even inside their own mouths. But also, they're possibly immortal? Kevin here has been around since the dawn of their species, which means Kevin is 3 billion years old.
And their numbers keep increasing. Over 10,000 minions clock into work every day.
And yet,
Gru got 10,000 millions? I know he had a lot, but damn. And yo, speaking of that, and half of them went with his brother, and he still got a lot of them.
in a real work setting, they'd be fired in minutes.
Oh yeah, there's nothing like a banana, a popsicle, a butt, or anything remotely silly to distract them enough for plans to go off
Fucking love them
course.
guys,
But
man.
These guys love TikTok.
It's no wonder that, even with thousands of minions at his back, Gru still couldn't cut it as a supervillain. Maybe it was time to hang up the freeze ray for good, but not before
Freeze ray.
taking a chance at his ultimate dream.
Still the moon.
Easier said than done.
Oh no, really? The moon?
When he couldn't get the shrink ray he needed on his own, Gru required a new, even more despicable weapon.
His daughters.
Children, specifically adopting 3 girls. And somehow it worked. Crime of the century, here we go.
How tragic that through all the dance recitals and unicorns, Gru
Okay, again, don't like this movie right here. The big Despicable Me 1 made me want to be a dad of girls. Just this scene, matter of fact, this scene right here made me want to be a dad to a daughter.
discovered the joys of fatherhood.
Oh, story of my life. God, I'm so proud of her. Anyway, out with the villain and in with the bad.
You never seen Despicable? All right, babe, we're doing a watch party in Despicable Me. He was around 5. Short ass. Yeah, short king. Short. Shoot.
Bedtime stories.
But even though he turned a new leaf for his daughters, Gru wasn't done commanding his minion army. Now he'd just do it as not a villain by joining the Anti-Villain League.
The AVL hooked him up with lipstick tasers,
Lipstick
and grenades,
taser!
mini submarines, and high-tech cars, and some great date nights with the future Mrs. Gru. Things are looking up, buddy.
5 minions even underwent experimental procedures to become more powerful
Super
than before.
minions.
The Mega Minions.
Oh, Mega.
Kim stretches. Dave got super strength. Gus got super strength and flight. Sorry, Dave. Jerry became an indestructible brick monster who eats live bombs. He's my favorite. And Mel's new laser eye can blast through the planet and hit a satellite on the other side in less than a second.
Okay, just for that, he's going to win. He got his millions. Gru is definitely going to win. What? Okay. Oh, what do Megamind got? Minion? That little fish in a bowl? Gru legit got super millions. No, you got.
Calculating its speed across the Earth.
This shit gonna piss me
5%
off.
The speed of light.
This
Bruce
video gonna piss me
Trucoli
off.
Wasn't being a villain at all. He's an anti-villain, and he's good at it too. This guy can dodge heat-seeking missiles and casually punch out a shark in one shot, all because he was in full dad mode.
His
But the most
forehead.
incredible element here is easy to miss. For billions of years, the minions have had the biological drive to serve the greatest villain they can find. And yet, despite Gru's turn away from villainy, they chose to continue serving him. The minions' love for Gru is so strong, it overwrote their primordial genetic code.
They still see greatness in him, even now. After all, Felonious Gru will go
Even though some of them did went with his brother, Drew, but they still loyal to Gru. They someone just want to do some bad stuff, you know.
to the back to keep his family safe. Wait, Kevin, don't touch that button!
Ah, here we come,
Okay,
Megamind.
Megamind should be up next, but there is a chance that it got totally nuked by DreamWorks since they hit our preview last week.
Don't worry,
Damn.
we have a plan. You can watch the complete Gru vs. Megamind episode on deathbattle.gg. That's our website. It's
Come on,
it has
man.
every episode of Death Battle uncut, unfiltered, uncensored. Even the weird ones.
It's kind of like our own private Patreon with memberships that support the show directly. And for this week, you can get a membership for a month for free.
Dang it,
by
we might have
using
been
the
getting
code
merch this then.
presentation. All
Dang
caps.
it.
That's important.
Being a member gets all sorts of extra goodies and behind-the-scenes stuff, but the important thing is you'll be able to watch the unaltered Gru vs. Megamind episode for free.
So head to deathbattle.gg right now and use code presentation
Free, you say?
for a free month of membership. All caps. Remember.
What happens when the villain wins? On a grim, dark day, the citizens of Metro City learn the horrifying answer to that
Well, actually, it's called Matrosity. Get it right.
question. When their hero, their Metro Man, was lost forever. Bested by the fearsome supervillain destined for greatness, Megamind.
Cause if your rival's name is gonna be that on the nose, you better match that energy. Their feud goes way back to when they escaped their dying planet Superman style and immediately got in each other's way.
While Metro Baby landed in a nice and cozy home, he caused the weird blue kid to crash land in prison.
That's why I don't
and
like
nearly
Metro
grow
Man, bro.
behind bars. What kind of city government would make the kid stay in jail?
It
Exactly. It was a baby. They let the prisoners raise a baby. Like, come on, man.
wasn't as bad as you'd think. He was a perfect fit for the Metrocity prison for the criminally gifted.
Metro City.
But while everyone
Damn
outside
Metrocity.
bars loved that new
Fuck
kid
that
who
city.
could fly, they weren't too keen on the boy with the big blue head and his constant string of destructive accidents.
So if he was going to be the bad guy no matter what, why not embrace it and become a true supervillain?
Huh, sounds kind of like you. Megamind is a genius inventor, creating weapons.
So Megamind is 5'5", which is, understandable. He's 30 years old. He was raised in prison. Duh. He appeared at San Diego Comic-Con. What the heck?
To stage prison breaks before he could even talk.
It does sound like me. With a bit of tutoring from Machiavellian in the ways of wrongdoing, he got to work on his crime-starting career, facing off with his destined rival over and over again.
And
And
Megamind's
losing.
got everything he needs. An invisible car for getaways, assuming he can find the thing. A hover bike for flying and shooting at the same time, if he can multitask. Lasers, bombs, bubble guns, baseball bats, jet boots, and more galore.
But his go-to is the D-gun, a laser pistol with various possible effects, such as destroying, decelerating, demoralizing, de-locking,
Okay, these one in the movie. I guess it was in the show.
de-gravity.
Don't count.
I wouldn't expect a guy calling himself Megamind to have the best name ideas, Wiz. He probably based the entire thing around his favorite setting, dehydration, which turns people and objects into tiny cubes for easy storage, though they can be returned to normal with a drop of water.
He did keep the whole mind thing running with his horde of henchmen, the Brain Bots. These mini-mechs follow Megamind's every command,
Black
even pulling off the most
Mamba.
incredible drone show you've ever seen in your life.
I ain't gonna lie. If y'all never seen Megamind, that scene right here was so freaking cool.
Which, according to the director's commentary, is made up of over 100,000 brain bots. Though, ironically,
Oh,
I
damn.
wouldn't call his brain bots, smart. That designation goes to Megamind's proper minion, Minion!
Minion serves many roles for Megamind.
Fucking
Sidekick,
Minion,
guy
bro.
in the chair, awkward sibling relationship despite technically being his pet.
The best fish friend you could have in your plans to kidnap news reporter Roxanne Ritchie to piss off Metro Man for the 19th time this week. Or
She was so over getting captured by this man. She's seen everything.
for the final time. Children, shield your eyes!
He did it! Thanks to his most powerful invention of all, an orbital death ray that could shatter mountains, Metro City's hero had fallen. It was
God damn it, I ain't think about that death ray. Shit, I ain't think about that. He might get it. He might get that dub. Damn.
Megamind's time to rule.
And he had no idea what to do next. With Metro Man dead, what was even the point?
Clearly, he needed a new superhero to fight. And apparently, he could just make that happen. With his diffuser gun, he injected this loser with Metro Man's DNA, turning him into Metro Man 2.0, Titan.
Megamind even
Stupid.
trained him himself using his disguise generator and expert acting skills. What a performer! But for all his smarts, Megamind is a terrible judge of character. When Titan turned tyrant, Metrocity needed yet another superhero to save it.
Titan.
Metro City. Thanks to some encouragement from an old friend, rival, who
Another thing about Megamind pissed me off. Metro Man, he didn't die. He seen that the dude Titan fucking up the city. Decided not to do nothing. And you call yourself a hero, dog? Really?
wasn't actually dead at all and just let all of this happen despite having godlike superpowers. Thanks to some encouragement from a very experienced friend, Megamind stepped up to the
pissing me
plate.
off.
Hey, he had the moxie for it. Megamind's tanked explosions and dodged electric blasts. Titan was strong enough to toss around a skyscraper, and Megamind put up a solid fight with his mech armor.
A suit specifically designed to mimic the pilot's movements, whether it be lamppost sword fighting, busting a move, or being surprisingly stealthy.
And with quick thinking and some hench help, Megamind taught Titan a lesson he knew all too well. The bad guy always loses.
So the city decided to just forgive Megamind of all his years of terror and destruction and call him their superhero. I guess they didn't really have any better options.
Hey, Megamind took his new role as the city's hero seriously. He even built a suit that mimicked Metro Man's strength, flight, and X-ray vision.
Now,
But the shit didn't work though. It barely worked.
the D-gun is used to make runaway bad guys lose their balance and get caught. His portal bazooka is excellent for saving people from out-of-control
So Rick and Morty with the porta gun?
cars. And while the Death Ray might not have been a hero killer, it's certainly great at blowing up giant evil robots.
And Minion was all for it.
Actually, once they went nice, Minion had to legally change his name to Old Chum because of some other Minion-related thing.
What? You mean the yellow guys?
No,
Really?
I mean they got a cease and desist from Mr. Minion's Meatsicles.
Sounds delicious. I'm still gonna call him Minion. You can't break up this duo.
Even as Megamind uses his tools for good, destruction still tends to be inevitable. To the point that, as the new mayor of Metro City and his new partner, Roxanne instated
That was not together. Don't do that. He ain't pull that. Nah.
a policy that anyone inconvenienced by a Megamind battle would receive a free cup of coffee. That sounds horrifically right for corruption.
So that's why there's so many Starbuckses everywhere. At least the brain bots are covering all the cleanup. It's a messy job being a superhero, but Megamind's finally found his purpose, even saving the city from the Doom Syndicate, which is like 6 of him.
Though not without some self-induced difficulty. You have an instant wind gun on your hip. Use it.
Really, dude.
With
Like that ass. If you can hit him at least one time with the dehydration gun, you win. That's it.
girlfriend, sidekick, and adoring fans to keep him going. It doesn't matter what sort of danger comes to town. Megamind will always rise up as the defender of Metrocity.
It's Metro City!
Nah, Metrocity.
Wiz, what happened to you? You look funny and squishy.
I'm over
Okay,
here,
they're kinda
Boomstick.
cute.
That's the new Death Metal plushie from U2's, and it's available to order right.
Oh, like the one they made of me a year ago. You got jealous, didn't you?
What? No, mine's way cuter. Look at it, and you can get one by clicking the link.
Ah, they forgot
Y'all
to
should get
color
one.
of
They sent
your
me one.
arms.
Boomstick, I have a metal arm. I always have. Oh, and if you order it, there's a chance you might get a special version with a gold arm.
That's
Ooh.
actually kind of awesome.
You definitely want one.
Oh, fine. Yeah, I do, okay? Shut up about it.
This is
Ow.
your last chance. Click the link below to order your own Wiz. This ends in just a few days, and the plush will never be available again, so don't miss out. All right, the combatants are set.
All right, let's
and we've
go.
run the data through
Gru,
all
you better
possibilities.
win.
It's time for a death
Gru, you better win.
battle!
All right, this is bullshit. All right, this is bullshit. I swear to God, I declare for Lord, if Gru loses, hell gonna be raised.
Prep the artillery! We're not letting him get away! Ooh, and here I thought it was the hero who chases the bad guys! Ha! Oh, oh, oh. Ah!
Minion, I'm going to need a new pair of pants. Yes, sir. Sending you the Sunday Best package.
The fact that I can actually see him saying some shit like that.
Take this! Razorray! A dark color scheme! Strength henchmen who look the same! Laser gun! A genius weaponry!
Okay, what? Okay, Groot doesn't have the shrink ray. He don't have that no more. So why he using it? That's not part of his arsenal.
You are suddenly a real supervillain! You're just missing one thing!
And what might that be?
Presentation!
Oh my,
Assemble!
oh my lord, really?
And start the music!
What is it that about to do?
Oh, check that mark in the morning. No, hey, we just fixed that. Come on, sir, smash him. Oh, hey, that's kind of cute.
You dare challenge Megamind in my own monstrosity? Do you even know who I am?
Well, life is full of disappointments.
Damn.
Hey!
Boom his ass.
Now, as you like to say, dehydration gun!
If you're going to steal my lines, at least do it properly.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for the help.
Minion, is the death ray ready?
Of course. I'm deep. That no.
Ching! Getting there, almost, kinda, maybe, on the way. Yes!
Fire!
Whoa!
There we go.
Oh, Roxanne's gonna kill me.
Get him.
Remember this, villain! The good guys always win! This is how it's really done! Dehydration gun!
Villain! You mean... Oh, wait a minute. This is all a big misunderstanding.
Huh?
Oh shit. Wait, no, the watch. Dang it.
Oh, work is going to kill me for this.
Okay, he won. Okay, let's go. I knew Groot was gonna win it.
0 for
I knew Groot was gonna win it. Let's go.
Will Ferrell.
With so many chaotic factors in this fight, it can get overwhelming trying to keep track of them all.
So we'll break it down 3 ways: arsenal, minions, and skill.
In terms of weapon versatility, Megamind definitely had much more to use. The D-gun alone had enough effects to match what Groot could do with nearly his whole kit. Throw in disguise generators, invisible cars, portable
He used none of
bazookas,
that, though.
and it's a lot for Groot to handle.
Just one problem. Megamind might have had variety, but Groot's weaponry was far stronger in scope. Sure, Megamind's death ray could blow up a mountain, but Groot's shrink ray could take out...
But Groot do not have the shrink ray. He died. You know, they don't do their research when they do these videos. He did not have the shrink ray no more.
Damon!
And is much easier to use on top of it. Frankly, much of Megamind's deadliest weaponry would have little effect anyway.
Check this out. When Groot first tried to get the shrink ray, he triggered a missile trap so...
What you mean? I'm rooting for Groot. I wanted Groot to win. I want Groot to win. I ain't want Megamind to win, but still, they ain't using the facts right. He didn't have the shrink ray no more.
explosive, it created a mushroom cloud. Based on the size of the blast, that's about 4 kilotons of TNT. And all those missiles fired at him from point-blank range.
Shockingly, that's about 38 times greater than Megamind's orbital death ray. And Gru kind of just walked it off. Megamind's mecha
Gru built
suit
different,
can take
dog.
big hits like that, but Megamind himself? No.
So Megamind would have a hard time blowing him up, but he could still dehydrate him, disintegrate him, freeze him, or even just turn off his gravity and send him flying into space, right?
Sure, though Gru does have some similar weaponry. As far as arsenal is concerned, Gru could take out Megamind through sheer firepower.
Gru
but
just got them
Megamind
bombs
could
on.
potentially counter with the D-Gun's effects. It's a whoever shoots first wins situation. Their arsenals match up fairly evenly.
But these guys aren't alone. Let's cover Gru's minions,
Minions!
and Megamind's, minions.
1-to-1, one of Gru's minions was certainly more likely to take out a brainbot. Sure, minions may have the attention span of an iPad kid, but they can effortlessly hack, dismantle, and
Go on, don't do iPad kids that bad, bro. Don't do them that bad. They got a little bit more attention span.
rewire most machines, like, you know, Megamind's brainbots.
And they just
The minions so funny they
won't
are.
die. Certainly nothing the brainbots have can take them out. For all we know, the minions may be completely indestructible.
To be fair, maybe one brainbot doesn't stand a chance against one minion, but there are far more brainbots than minions in total, 10 times more, and the brainbots are a much more organized and focused unit.
Compared to the vanilla minions, maybe,
But
the
they
mega
still
minions
robots.
are strong enough to rip and chop through metal like wet paper. Aunt Mel's got a history of destroying satellites with a laser beam strong enough to cut through the earth, so it's bye-bye death
Super
ray.
minion.
But we
Minions.
can't ignore the most competent minion of them all, Minion, or Megamind's minion, Old Chum.
He's way more competent than Dr. Navario, can operate all the tech like the mech suit used to fight Titan, and can match Megamind's brains and style beat for beat. Remember that whole presentation bit in the movie? Yeah, that wasn't Megamind, that was Minion.
While Megamind's army lacks the power of, say, the Mega Minions, having a second in command who's just as smart and capable as him makes up for it, making a
Banana.
battle of their underlings too close to call.
So, if neither of them has a clear edge in weaponry or their henchmen, what matters most isn't the tools themselves, but how good
Gru
or
said
bad
gonna win
they
no
are
matter
at
what.
using them. It all comes down to skill.
Both Gru and Megamind have their share of less than genius moments and bad luck, but even in the face of things gone wrong, Gru tends to fail upwards, still ultimately completing his missions, unlike Megamind, who tends to fail much harder before he learns how to succeed.
And we love him for it. It's not like Gru has to put up with Elvis Superman, but even
Yeah, Gru, he won. He won.
during their villain phases, Gru found some success, unlike Megamind.
Who also has a bad habit of not using his weapon.
Oh, what? Megamind, he's a hero now. He suck at his job. Elvis Superman is so fucking funny. Yeah, ain't gonna lie, he was.
And effectively, like never using the D-Gun against the Doom Syndicate, either because he can get easily flustered or he just loves showing off. So it's more likely Gru could succeed in a whoever shoots first wins quick draw situation with their arsenals.
Quick Draw is right. Megamind dodging electric blasts is impressive, clocking in around half the speed of sound.
But it pales in comparison to Gru piloting hypersonic ships into space and dodging heat-seeking missiles at Mach 10.
Ultra
meaning he
instinct.
is fast enough to win that quick draw. Gru takes skill, which finally tips the scales. After a nail-biting back and forth, he has just enough to land the winning blow first, more often than not.
Sorry, Megamind. I think you losing was a atrocity.
It's Metros. I trust. The winner is Felonious Gru.
Next time on
Yes.
Death Battle.
Yes, he is. He was all gonna be the winner no matter what. And plus, Gru had his daughters. You know, that's why he fought so hard. He got to protect his baby girls and his son. That's why. But listen, if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel out a lot. And I'll catch you wonderful people later. Peace.